What's up, hobby friends, and welcome to my video log for September, where I share what I've worked on in the previous month and what my plans and goals are for the next few weeks and months ahead. In terms of what my projects were for August, pretty much 2.5, 3 weeks were spent working on the display board for my Junkforce overlords. I have a separate video covering the approach, the concept behind the board, as well as a bit of the execution. I'm not going to dive too deep into the board here. If you want to check out that video, I'll have a link in the description below. I do highly recommend checking it out. I deep dive into the entire process, starting from concept and visualization, up through building the board, and then the techniques I used to actually paint it. Once I finished that, I painted up M'Baku and Cosmic Ghost Rider for my client. The Cosmic Ghost Rider model is very fiddly, and it's got a lot of fragile, spindly bits. So I ended up painting the entire figure in sub-assemblies, and I wasn't able to photograph it before shipping it to my client, at least not fully assembled. I've got the photo of the model up on the screen now where my client assembled it and sent it to me. I think the only thing that we ran into was that I painted one of the chains backwards. When I was visualizing the sub-assembly, I had the chain on the wrong way, and so I highlighted it in reverse. So my client can fix it. It's fairly straightforward, but a little bit of an oopsie on my part. I also worked on Bo-Katan and the Nite Owls for the last week of August, and as I'm recording this video, it is 5:30 on August 31st. So this is Thursday afternoon. I probably still have at least 6 hours of work left on Bo-Katan and the two Nite Owls. In between painting the helmet, there's some leather details, straps, pouches, etc. The freehand markings on her helmet, as well as on the shoulder pad of Bo-Katan and Koska Reeves. Still quite a bit of work, and I don't think I can comfortably finish them, and then still record this video, get it edited and uploaded before I go to bed in the evening. So I guess those three models will sort of just bridge between the month of August and the month of September and be a little bit of cheating. In terms of what I got planned for September, so we watched the Games Workshop preview from Nova last night, and they previewed a whole bunch of Iron Jaws kits, and that's pretty much helped decide what our projects are going to be for the team tournament at Adepticon. So we're going to be doing Order versus Destruction, double Cities of Sigmar versus double Iron Jaws. So what I want to do now is I want to spend September and October working through some of my own backlog just to make sure that I've freed up enough time in the months of November, December, and then the new year, January to March, leading up to Adepticon, because between working on the team tournament armies, working on the display board, as well as working on the path of the worthy entries, I think my plate's going to be fairly full, and I want to make sure that some of these projects I have in my current backlog are just done and out of the way. I don't multitask well, so I think they'll just be very good for clearing that log and helping me speed things along. So September is going to be a little bit aggressive. I've got 6 clone troopers, so the 3 from the Shatterpoint core set, as well as the 3 from the Hello There box set. I want to paint Kraken, as well as all the B2 battle droids from the Appetite for Destruction box set. And then if I have time, I want to work on the Shatterpoint terrain that comes in the core set. I think that'll probably take me all the way through September. And then in October, I just have a couple of Shatterpoint models left. I've got Obi-Wan from Hello There. I've got Anakin and Jedi No More Ahsoka from the core set. And I think that's it. They haven't released any of the newer sets yet, like Cad Bane and the Bounty Hunters. They haven't released Mother Talzin and the Night Sisters. And I think there were 1 or 2 more that were teased as coming out soon that I want to pick up, but I want to get myself to a point where I paint as I pick them up. So I'm hoping those are either delayed or not coming out yet, because I want to start pivoting towards that Age of Sigmar stuff. In terms of content creation, so for September, there's going to be 5 videos. There's going to be this vlog. I will have a tutorial for Bo-Katan and the Nite Owls coming out on YouTube. I also want to do tutorials on how to paint the white armor of the clone troopers, the Shatterpoint terrain, and then I had originally intended to do my capital city recap as an addition to this vlog video, but as I was recording and re-recording, the video length just became really, really long. We're talking like 45 minutes to an hour, and I didn't get through all of my games. So I think I'm going to cut that from this video, keep the vlog short, and I'll release a video likely next week where I actually deep dive into my experience at Capital City and walking through each of the individual games I played, because I think there is a lot of value there and a lot of insights that I can share from playing Caradhran, as well as my experience in each of the battle plans against some of my opponents. So that wraps up this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe for more awesome weekly content. And if you want to check out my other social media platforms, I'll have links in the video description below. As always, until next time, happy hobbying.